evening, everybody. It's lovely to see such a packed audience. Thank you for coming. We've got about 60 very excited children gathered around you, and they're very much looking forward to entertaining you. So I'm not going to say very much, except for one thing. The first half of our play, The House of Frankenstein, is not the first half. It is in fact the first 3 quarters. So Act 1 is 3 quarters, Act 2 is 1 quarter. So if the first act seems interminable, don't give up hope. There will be refreshments behind the screens during the interval, so it just remains for me to say, let the horror begin. Thank you very much.
Emerged from the mists of ignorance and realised his identity, he has had but one ambition: to be remembered, to be recognised, and to be renowned. That's 3, Master! Shut up! Yes, man has always craved fame. Fame for an achievement unsurpassed in the history of his species, an achievement which will set him on a pinnacle above his peers. Once there, he can gaze down in triumph at all who scoffed, at all who jeered and mocked, hurling back their petty insults. Certainly he was the forces of truth and experience on his side. Why? Because men love to gloat, and tonight I, Baron Victor von Frankenstein, have every right to gloat. You mean? Yes, Igor, we're about to conduct the final experiment. Oh, Master! And with it comes my success. My long-awaited success. Never mind the thousands of previous other cock-ups. This is it. Success! Did you give Frau my note? Yes, Master. All is prepared. Excellent. Bring them here carefully. I said carefully. Why don't they listen? Because they're sick, Master. They're not the only ones. Good God, if I'd known scientific progress depended on the assistance of 6-foot cabbages and halfway hunchbacks, I'd have stayed a biology teacher at Gibson House. Let's get on with the experiment. Yes, Master. Tonight, my faithful morons, you're about to witness a scientific marvel comparable to the feat performed by our Creator when he populated the primeval oceans with the tiny saints of Samibia, which were our ancestors and your parents even. I, bearing the contents of those beakers to that flask, am going to achieve a similar triumph, a triumph which will set me an everlasting place in the Hall of Fame. Watch, dimwits, as I, Victor von Frankenstein, create life! What? Croutons! You have just created minestrone soup with croutons! How do you? There's a noodle, there's a bit of cabbage, and all those square things. Rubbish! And lots of folks would say that, but it's still pretty popular. Dad, I can't pull my knee on anymore. I'm not even a cretin. A partial cretin, Master. Here, do you want to tell you this? It's rather yummy. No, I can't stand the way those croutons bob against my lips. As if they were alive, Master. Shut up!
Here, Mama, we have seen to the visitors.
Frau Lurker, you haven't.
Yeah, we now have enough meat for dinner. Come see.
No, thanks.
There's not much blood this time.
How come?
The cow is already dead, Master.
Well, you could still let the butcher carve it up.
He is too mean with his cats. A steak from him would not feed a puppy. I am much more generous. A jump is a jump. Your guest tonight, Chef Brown, will not have to search through the vegetables to locate their meat. It will simply proudly for the whole world to admire. As large as life, Master.
Shut up! You reassure me, Frau Lurker. What is it to be? Sirloin or T-bone?
And lots of it.
Ah, Elizabeth, my dear, did you enjoy your walk?
Are you serious? The heavens opened and I got soaked. Frau Lurker, has the sun ever shown its face in this part of the world?
No, it is always chucking it down. It's a nice day when it snows.
I'm sure. Victor, I can't bear another minute in this dismal, damp, dark, godforsaken old dump. You have to take me away. Now!
But you said the castle had charm.
That was Windsor. This place is the absolute pit.
I think it's cozy.
You would. Victor, we must leave. I insist.
But dearest, my experiments.
What experiments? You haven't done anything in the least bit useful since we arrived.
That's not true. I've made incredible advances.
So has the bank manager. But for what?
I made them.
Call that an achievement?
Well, not precisely, but it's a start.
He makes a good cup of soup.
Shut up! There's more to life than success or fame, whatever else is driving you along the path you've taken, Victor. There are other things which can make a person happy. Normal, everyday things like comfort, companionship, romance.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yes, but there's no challenge in those things.
You don't understand. Oh, Victor!
The clock! Listen to me, all of you. I guess we'll be arriving very shortly.
But how long does they stay?
Overnight.
But Master, no one ever stays overnight.
Not here.
Not if they know.
It's impossible. The bathroom gets crowded enough as it is.
I'm sorry, Elizabeth, but it's a must. For reasons of anonymity and safety, they have to spend the night in the castle.
But why?
These people have problems.
Yes, meanness and cheek.
And they have come to ask my scientific advice. Quiet! It's behaviour like that which gives a scientist a bad name. Elizabeth, I suggest you and I go and get changed. Igor?
Yes, Master.
Help Frau Lurker to make the beds.
I will get the hammer. You get the nails. We use them as workbenches. Snap, snap. All right, Frankenstein.
Mush.
Fine, don't mind if I make myself comfortable. You can try. I'll see if your room is free. You've shut someone out. Not someone, sir. Some rats. They better not come back. You certainly won't. Who are you? The name's Herman, and you're? Never mind, why are you here? I'm here to see the Baron. You're a fool! Hey? You should never come here if it's not safe. This castle is evil. Evil! Terrible things have happened to things you cannot possibly imagine. Such as, there was a young man, handsome and sexy like you. He came here a year ago. He was looking for a wild flower. A painting, huh? So young man, you must leave at once, before it's too late. But I've really just got here. So be it. You will not listen. But do not say I did not warn you. Remember this, my fine young friend. In Castle Frankenstein, no one can hear you scream! You just said they could. That was before we took the sleeping pills. The master. Welcome to Castle Frankenstein, Mr. Talbot. You had a pleasant journey, I trust? Sure, tell me about it. Where did you get your start? Weird. A little odd perhaps, but they're good souls and accept pitiful wages. Why? Have they done something to offend you? Oh no, one of them just tried to get the pants off me, that's all. That would be Frau Lacker, our resident housekeeper in Valkyrie. Don't let it worry you. I worry about more important things than my life, as you know. Indeed, and I trust I'm able to help you, Mr. Talbot. So do I. According to your letter, you are suffering from an affliction which has been baffling medical science for years. Yeah, I'm not like other men. When the moon is full and the rest of mankind is asleep, I turn into a wolf! Exactly. What's so funny? Oh, nothing. It's a gem. I'm in hell, boss! This way you're gonna treat me. I'm leaving. I'm sorry, Mr. Talbot. Things we regret but can't help doing. As though we were manipulated by another being inside us, another mind, another intelligence, another genius. Fortunately, those who are afflicted are usually sent to institutions that are hopelessly insane. You're not saying that I... No, I'll do my best to solve your problem, Mr. Talbot. It may be tricky, but not impossible. But just in case there's a setback, well, I lose clothes and make sure there's a lead handle. Why? Then someone can take you for a walk. The beds! Where did you get hit? Paris, 1980. He was hanging around Notre Dame Cathedral, literally. Igor, show Mr. Talbot to his room. Septimus. You find this very nice, kennel? Igor, the dog of Pablo, sweet. Sorry, master.
Was that the first of your guests, Victor?
Yes, it is. Name's Harry Talbot.
Rather handsome from what I glimpsed.
If you say so.
Do you think he's a wolf?
Not for a moment. The Benster! Watch where you're going! Don't touch it back! Keep your knickers on! Welcome to Captain Frankenstein.
Good. I was not sure this was the correct destination. I must now dismiss my bearers.
Don't leave now while you still have the chance.
I beg your pardon.
Your fate is sealed when the door closes behind you. You cannot imagine the harm which awaits you. If you remain.
I will risk it. I have nothing to lose. Bearers, you may leave.
You will not listen, so be it. But hear this, there was a young woman, very attractive and sickeningly stylish like you, who visited this castle a month ago. She was foolish enough to stay here, and in the night.
You had terrible screams.
We heard nothing, but it is in my name.
You found her dead.
Who is doing the fight? Me or you? You! You did not find the sight of her. No hair, no blood, nothing. She had vanished into thin air, and so had half the silver. Do not go on my story! Sorry, don't hit me.
Well, at least she survived.
She was an exception. It must have been an off night. And as for you, here in House Beaver, you'll be afraid. You'll be very afraid. And so will you if you spoil any more of my stories. Ha ha!
master. Countess, I am delighted to have you as my guest.
And I'm delighted to be here, my dear Baron.
Would you care for sherry?
Thank you. But tell me, your staff, where did you acquire such strange domestics?
Oh, here and there. Do you find them interesting?
I find them weird, but that is not so very unusual. In my circle of acquaintances, there are a great many odd personalities. Perhaps not quite as odd as the two I have just encountered, but odd nevertheless.
Do you happen to know Mr. Talbot?
I've heard his name mentioned, usually in the context of a joke. He is the young man who has the misfortune of being a werewolf.
That is so. His is a strange tale.
And a bushy one, I should think.
What? Quite. He is also my guest this evening.
I'm intrigued. He has come as I have to seek your advice.
Yes, but the two problems are very different. He is a werewolf.
Whereas I, dear Baron, am a vampire.
So I understand.
But we have one area of common ground, Mr. Talbot and I.
And what is that?
The night, the scene of our strange and unfortunate existence, while all is rest, we are forced to run the darkened streets like characters in a macabre puppet show, acting out a grim pageant for an audience of shadows.
You've played the Palladium. No, my misunderstanding. But you have friends, surely.
Friends?
Other vampires?
Such bores, dear Baron, pale, lifeless creatures whose only topic of conversation is the merit of one blood group over another.
And so, what do you want me to do?
I want you to help me escape this existence. Do you understand?
I do, and I would do everything within my power to aid you, Countess. If not, I'll hang myself from the nearest tree.
I trust that will not be necessary.
So do I. I would hate to deprive mankind of my genius.
But do you really think
That I would be missed? Certainly.
No. Are you able to devise me an antidote?
I feel sure of it.
God bless you, Baron.
I truly hope you will. The beds! The beds! Igor, show the Countess the Buffy suite.
And I will give you a guinea if you transport my luggage from the doorstep.
Thanks! Igor!
Sorry again. I assume that was another of your guests.
Yes, dear, the Countess.
Really?
Rather attractive from what I've glimpsed.
If you say so. I say she was a vampire.
Most definitely.
Oh, Victor!
Same again, Barman. Hey! Who's boss here? If you're not careful, I'll dismember you. You'll be back in your graves before you know it. Well then, behave yourself.
It's that dumb monster.
Slow down, you stupid creature!
We can't understand you.
So what's new?
Shut up and watch his lips.
What's he saying?
He's just seen a ghost.
Which one?
Something horrible. Something unspeakable. You weren't in it, were you?
He says it went in the wall, over there.
He's been at the sherry.
Hey, what's this?
Looks like a letter master.
Igor, are you as stupid as you look, or do you look more stupid than you are?
I'm as stupid as I look, master.
Exactly.
Let's see what it says.
Let me.
No, me.
Please, it's not a lottery ticket. Baron, I am sending you a note of the most malevolent nature, detailing how you are to conduct this evening's events. Pay close attention to my instructions if you value your life.
The delight is at Harry's stage. Mademoiselle Isabel Channing will be visiting you tonight. I am anxious that you do not meddle with her singing career. Be prepared for something nasty you should try to take her place.
Who has dared to send this?
Somebody with no breath.
It wasn't me.
Then who?
It is signed.
That's really not amusing.
He said no, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Quiet, all of you.
It's here.
He's with us.
It's the ghost.
It's cool.
I'm off.
Oh, don't be idiotic. Answer the door, Igor, and try to control yourself. I'm going to put this somewhere safe.
If I die before I sleep, I pray the Lord my soul to keep. Welcome to Castle Frankenstein!
Good evening.
Yeah!
I'm here to see our master, the baron. Where is he?
Hiding somewhere. Do you really want to see?
Yes,
I had a hunch you might.
You don't know what you're asking, man. Here.
I do.
You don't. If only
But are you Pooh? I beg your pardon. Of course not. I am Count Dracula. Count Dracula? That's what I said. Good God. Please refrain from blasphemy if you will. I have strong religious principles. I never would have guessed. I have come here tonight, albeit unexpectedly, to consult you on a personal matter. I crave your advice. So long as that's all, do not twitch your pants. I've already partaken of a good bite. Not here? No, in the village. Don't just judge, but it will suffice. Thank God. Herr Baron, how may I be of service to you, Count? My problem concerns a large part of your guests. Mr. Talbot? Certainly not. Then who? The Countess. Ah, I see you too had fallen for her charm. Not exactly. I was merely trying to sound intelligent. Carry on. The Countess and I have known each other for many years. Centuries, in fact. Over this time, we've become increasingly attracted to each other. And finally, in the year 1844, we became engaged. Hasty decision. Far from it. We were by then mature and natural, and marriage seemed logical. Before or after next millennium. Sadly, we had not fixed a date, and now it seems like we never will. The Lord has changed her mind. May I ask why? Because she's bored with our decadent lifestyle. How is this possible? It's hard to say. It wasn't for her. Heaven, what am I to do? Forget you have a man. I've tried, but she draws me like a magnet wherever she goes. This is why I'm here tonight, Herr Baron. I am under a spell from which I cannot escape. Do you want to escape? I don't know. To keep her, it seems I must change. Can you help me? Having made a semi-human drinks trolley, which doubles as a drinks trolley and lampshade, anything is possible. If you succeed, Herr Baron, you will earn my everlasting gratitude. A few quid wouldn't go amiss. I presume you too would like to stay overnight, Count? That is most kind. I will think she'll pass. I don't. Here you go. Show the Count to the crypt suite. And let us turn to his coffin, master. Yes, well, do it. I got a guinea for humming the last one. What's yours worth? A bedtime story. No, thank you. I'll do This is damnable! Damnable!
What is it? What's wrong?
Here's another letter. From who? P.O.O. Listen. My dear Baron, my protégée, Mademoiselle Isabel Channing, is approaching your doorstep, and I'm anxious that you make her very welcome.
Be so good to remember my previous instructions. Do not influence her in any way. I shall be watching your activities from various nooks and crannies of this masonry of this chateau. Should you disobey my commands, and a calamity beyond any adjective will occur. Ah! I put my hands on a slug!
I remain, Baron, your malevolent servant, Pooh.
Igor! He must be the one who wrote this.
What do you mean?
The initials. Are you blind? P.O.O. stands for Pathetic Obsequious Oddity.
Can you believe this?
Yeah.
No! This is insane! That must be her!
Isabel Channing.
Isabel? Shut up and let her in. But remember, everybody, she's to be made very welcome. or L. Letters like these. Yeah, so many of them. It's like confetti at a double wedding. They couldn't refuse, nor could I. The girls gonna eat, but boy, was they big mistake. Why? Don't know if I dare tell you. You must. It could be like, could be a matter of life or death. For who? Us! Okay, insist.
Sing with me, my shade. Sing for your maestro. Sing, sing.
That's the whole problem. I can't. So push up. No, it's Bill does.
No.
Christina Aguilera. What a mouthful. I should have never quit the Spice Girls. But why is the Phantom so keen that you sing if you say you can't? He's a positive thinker. He's alert! Shh! He may hear us. Miss Annie, what do you expect me to do? Either make me a prima donna, well, be realistic, or persuade the Mars Marauder to get off my back. Can you do that? How about hypnotism or frontal lobotomy? Time-consuming and unpredictable. There is a much simpler solution to your problems. Yeah? Shoot and kill. Eagle? Yes, master. Find my revolver, load it, and bring it back to me. And if I meet the Phantom on the way? Waste it. Right on, master. I think your problem will be readily resolved, Shelley. I sure hope so. And now let us show you to your room. We have lost you, Maria Colour Suite. Lead on.
With me. I have more tricks up my sleeves than they can possibly realize. They will suffer the same hideous fate like those at the opera who mocked my beloved for hitting a G flat instead of a top C, and the G flat was a fate in itself. The fools would not appreciate it, even when they were buried beneath an E of cut glass. I took you from nowhere.
Are you kidding? The sorry spot on the land road.
Trying to make you sick.
What a hoot.
And this is how you thank me, by aiding with strangers?
Let me go, Freako.
They could not hate me once they've heard you speak.
What do you expect? They've got tails.
Isabel, Cherie,
Don't you dare sweet talk me, you now.
say we live together.
I knew it.
Say we live forever. As one.
I'm gonna be sick.
Say the words and I will be your slave.
Get lost.
So you want to reject me?
You bet.
After all I have done for you.
Mass murderer making me look a lemon. Sure
melting ice. I tell you now, it won't be nice.
To which I replied, he used to be a werewolf, but it's all right now. That was as old as the earth. Well, you invented it, so it's true then. What? find you fascinating. You're not like any other man I've ever met.
That's because I'm not like any other man.
Exactly. You're unaccountable, mysterious, and so physical.
Yeah, physically you can be a real dog.
Oh, I don't need this. Not now. Are you sure, Mr. Talbot?
Positive.
But why not?
I want to change.
Into a wolf?
No, dinner.
Elena, why do you persist in avoiding me? I'm not avoiding you. You exaggerate terribly, Flares.
Is it an exaggeration to say that you sit 40 feet outside the lane when I step on the roof?
No.
Or when you do that 100-yard sprint from the front door to the tent when I appeared at the back door?
That is also true.
Then since I am the common denominator of both these athletic stunts, I assume you have been avoiding me.
If you insist.
Alona, you infuriate me with your offensive calm. It is not natural.
But what is natural where we are concerned? Answer me that.
This scribbling is too beyond my understanding. We have known each other for centuries. You know all the rules.
I do, and I fail to see what is suddenly so wrong about sliding down drain pipes and sprinting long distances when I've been doing such things for centuries. That's been more to life than moonlight, malevolence, and misery, and I'm determined to seek it out.
What you ask is impossible. We are vampires, creatures who prey on the blood of the living, who cannot do as they do despite their deepest, most longings.
Are you so certain?
Yes, I can only survive so long without that certainty.
You survive, lad, simply because you are a mean man, and that is all. You cannot change because you don't want to. I do, and I will.
So you still believe the man will be your savior?
Yes, and nothing you say will deter me from holding on to that hope.
And to hold on to you, Lona, what am I expected to do?
Nothing. I refuse to give you any advice. You're more stubborn than the walls of this castle. If you cannot see the path to the goal I'm seeking, I cannot make your way clear. You must accept this and lose me.
We shall see.
Indeed, we shall.
Both our fates lie with the battle, Lona. A man of ready promises, it would seem. To receive my boredom and your torment, you would have to be Savard's greatest genius.
Now time for the interval.
Repeat, can so much as disappear? You're a really nifty dancer, Harry. Thanks. Where'd you learn to move like that? Dance class? No, naturally. Don't say. I just did.
Do you dance, Count?
I do, but I am not enamored of that particular style.
Too ambitious, huh?
No, to attain. Alona,
Lads,
let us demonstrate the real art of dancing.
if we must.
This is very good. It's very good.
Go to it, Jack. Weird. Can you pick it up? Slim. Good boy. Baroness, where is your husband?
In the laboratory, I think.
I too am getting loud and impatient. Tonight is calling and I must obey.
I can't hear anything.
That is because mortal ears are unable to detect the subtle sounds of darkness.
But we are superior, aren't we?
We are. You are only a player.
Wanna bet? See here, Buster. This is no time for arguments. We must be calm.
Shame. I love it. Scrap. Calm? Calm? How do you expect me to be calm? Knowing as you do the voracious appetite and Job takes our time to find a slow for the midnight bell. The bell! The bell!
Shut up! You can subdue it.
I cannot.
That's because you're a greedy pig.
Countess!
Another pretzel.
I do not want to pretend. I want blood! Oh, gross!
Well, I'm afraid we can't help you there.
Oh, yes, you can, Baroness. Indeed, you can. Success! Triumph! Hello. What's going on? Ladies and gentlemen, after much careful thought and some frantic rooting around for ingredients, I believe, distilled a solution to all your problems. About time too! The antidote is a combination of horseback flowers and cloves of garlic. Someone's feet are a bit nippy. Please! Get on with it! Well, as I was saying, the mixture once consumed, rather you than me, will rid you of your unsociable symptoms, leaving you to lead the normal life you're so earnestly seeking. Just give us the dose. Very well. Igor, pour a glass for each of our guests.
Not me, surely.
Not necessarily, although it might do something to enhance your charm.
But that's nice. Thanks a bunch.
My friends, I give you a toast. Happiness and normality.
Happiness and normality.
Did I not warn you what would happen if you interfered with my plans? Beyond your post, Baron, which is not the answer you think.
as I'm a fake hat.
What on earth? The Phantom!
I knew it. He's doing his Dr. Five routine. Honest to God, it's so unoriginal. Get away from me, you creep! Help! Sit down, boy. That's a nice doggy. Cookies!
Victor, what did he give them? It wasn't poison.
Very nearly a mixture of cod liver and castor oils. Phantom, I don't know how you managed it, but I'm going to get you for this. Do you hear? You better stay hidden, because if you don't, my medicine free, the next calamity will be yours! Monsters, monsters everywhere. And not a drop to drink. There's enough around here to drive from the bughouse. Enough burn fence to start a zoo. But one thing's for sure, this girl's not going to wind up as being someone's midnight snack. Saved by Jingo, there's still a drop of sherry left.
Sing for me, my Shelley, sing for your maestro, sing, sing!
No, not you again.
Oui, c'est moi. Why, did you think I'd gone for good?
Give me credit, you're hard to shake off from a book club. My next inspection, that is so soon. What happened? Organ blow up?
No.
That's all those cards and views. It's a wonder it still works.
It is very robust for its age.
Quit boasting. Why are you here?
I find you irresistible.
You must have managed to dodge a gang of freaks roaming around out there. How did you do it?
Using all my skill in deception, of course.
You mean you ran like hell?
Oui. The risks were enormous, but I had to take them. Or else could I capture a glimpse of you?
And why are we face to face?
I am short-sighted.
You sure are. Have you any idea what you did tonight? Not just only Mick the Baron, but all those poor folks out there who came for his help.
Those poor folks as monsters, ma chérie.
You're no Peter Perfect, are you? Think of all the rotten things you've done.
They were all for you, ma petite.
Say at funerals. Was that the idea? Come off it. You ran right simply because it gave you a cheap thrill. See? Nothing but a devious, egocentric, obsessive, tyrannical, pyromaniac, and forgive me the creeps.
You were honest at least.
Yeah.
So there is to be no happiness at all.
Bullseye buster.
But why? Tell me why.
Boy, are some guys gluttons for punishment. Listen, Chalmers, not only a lot of your habits are real turn-off, but when it comes to physical health, distinctly minus. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the facial department. As one can politely describe as zero.
But you have never seen my face.
Mister, that's the whole point.
Nor do you want to. The unkind star which has made me a social nuisance has also prevented me from having friends by giving me this face, this mockery of humanity. Now you know the full extent of my secret. What have you to say?
The same as I said all along. Right. No Wiedersehen. Hell, I'm off.
But Isabel! We will never live forever. We will never live together as one.
do. Come dawn and they'll all cool off, but that's hours away. Anything could happen between now and then. I could be clawed, mauled, seduced, or deafened by organ music. And none of it appeals. Well, perhaps I don't mind being seduced, but as for the rest, I'm young, I've got the best part of my life ahead of me. I don't want to die at the hands, or paws, of a group of blood-crazed loons. It isn't fair. I'll ask Elizabeth, she'll know what to do.
Victor, I'm leaving.
Oh, fine, just when I need all the help I can get.
You've never needed my help, and I doubt if you ever will. So don't try to make me feel a heel. It won't work.
Just where do you plan on going?
To the Village to start with. There's a very cosy inn, moderately priced, which, unlike this cemetery, has beds one can sleep in. Then tomorrow, when the fog has lifted and you've died a horrible death, I shall travel to Mother's via Budapest.
I envy you.
Sarcasm doesn't become you, Victor. Best leave it to me. I shall send you a postcard, of course, assuming that there's no need for a wreath, which I'm not.
Thanks.
It's the least I can do, although much depends on whether I have easy access to a post office or a florist, but I shall do my best.
And what, may I ask, has produced a sudden urge to fly by night?
If that was a pun, Victor, it was exceedingly feeble. It should be only applied to those of your guests with that tendency. I am normal, and like any normal person, has great aversion to creatures which threaten my existence, and this place is swarming with them.
Oh, so that's why you're leaving.
Yes, Victor, that is why. After a short period of deliberation, the time it took for Mr. Talbot to drop on all fours and encounter of his canines, I have decided that living here isn't really my scene. I am now cherishing the small but very attractive hope that out there I may encounter people, dare I say it, like me. Neither scientific, sinister, nor subnormal, but nice people. Human beings, in fact. Do you take my point?
Yes, but you won't find them easy to come by.
Why not?
Nice people went out with the dodo.
So does your common sense. Goodbye, Victor. Elizabeth, may you rest in peace!
That's maybe chase a stick or two. I'm feeling frisky.
Shut up, you're a good boy.
not overhear your, pardon me, but not too subtle attempts in staring our furry friend.
Was you insinuating that I was being cheap?
A real bargain.
That is outrageous. How dare you? From California to Kathmandu, from catacomb to crypts, wherever I am about, you make your home. And your pathetic attempts at disguise. I may be dead, but I am certainly not blind. In New York, 1965, you followed me as Caesar. In Western-super-Mare, 1979, you were Al Capone. And a month ago in Cannes, not only were you stupid enough to wait at my table, but you did so as Groucho Marx. I may be dissatisfied with reality, lad, but you are out of tune with it. You are totally ridiculous.
It is because I love you and all love.
Ha!
Don't ask about me. I am sincere. Since the separation, I am no longer logical, no longer rational.
Were you ever? More to the point, I detest you.
Do you really mean that?
Would you like to write it? I can produce a thesis in 5 minutes.
There's no need. I believe you.
Good. Perhaps you'll be so considerate as to leave me alone until dinner, when unfortunately we're obliged to meet again.
As you wish.
But please try to attend as you are now, not some famous personality. I should like to enjoy my meal free from embarrassment this time.
Oh, hello.
Good morning, Baron.
Morning? Yes, I suppose it is. Have you distilled another antidote for us? Or is it as the first one was? No. Yes, I mean no.
What do you mean?
I need more time. I've run out of ingredients.
Are you saying you have no immediate solution?
Not even a disprin, and boy do I need one. That is not good enough, my friend. Not good enough at all. Just the guy we're looking for.
Indeed.
Fancy my hopes you would come. Well, now we are finding master face. You've really made my night.
Roman Catholics are no way to greet a guest.
You're not my guest. You're a miserable gatecrasher and you've botched up all my plans. First, you threaten me. Then you dislodge half a ton of plaster knocking about the damn course. And finally, to top it all, you got to spike my antidote and bust 4 keys on the organ. Phantom, you're dead.
I must be dead, nothing else.
Damn, that blockhead eagle's giving me blacks. You're a lucky man, Phantom.
I would not go as far to say that, but it was a close shave which we could all do without.
Speak for yourself.
Baron, you are a great disappointment to me. I'd hoped that you would devote yourself to research on our behalf, not our destruction.
He deserves it. Don't you understand? He was the one who prevented you from achieving normality. Just when we were on the brink of success.
Were we, Baron?
What do you mean?
The potion you had prepared, are you so sure it would have worked?
Of course. Do you doubt my scientific genius?
Had it turned merely the effect of Marmite. For that was the nature of your antidote.
Is that true, Evelyn? I'm afraid so.
But why?
Because he's a con man. That's why. And a very definite failure. All right. I admit it. I am a failure. But it's not through want of trying. I could have done wonders here, things which would astound the scientific world over. But why can't I? Because I made the mistake of building a laboratory in the back of beyond, where there's no electricity, no intelligent manpower. There isn't even a boot to provide me with my supplies. It's no wonder my wife's left me. She knows she married a screwball. pity. It's too late for pity, fella. I've told you the truth. Show some compassion.
Well, show no compassion for us.
But why make you pay for the sins of others? I didn't make you the way you were. Friends, be fair. We will. You will die reasonably quickly. Get away from me. Master, the monsters, they're heading this way. Igor, you're a net. I am. Thank you, Master. What is happening? Are we playing party games? We are about to lift the banner. Lift the list. That's a new one. Miss Master, we have been paid. Tough. As for you, you're all mad. Do you hear? Mad. Yeah, mad for your blood, mister. So let's go get it. No!
Stop this at once!
Elizabeth, you've come back.
I never left, Victor,
But you went out of those doors.
and came in the back way. I could hardly leave you at the mercy of these people.
What mercy?
Exactly. Let him go.
Baroness, I admire your loyalty, but you should not be interfering with this matter. Your husband has misled and betrayed us.
Misled, certainly, but not betrayed. This crime has simply been wishful thinking. He wanted to help you, that you also believed he could, but when it came to the crunch, he lacked the means to do so. That was unfortunate.
I'll say.
But in the end, he was brave enough to admit his mistake. Doesn't that mean something? Doesn't it prove that we are all, irrespective of individual tendencies, fallible? He, no less than you. My friends are sailing the sea to this unpredictable life. We are all in the same boat.
Yes, the Titanic.
Shut up! You cannot blame him for being as unlucky as you are. Spare him!
You.
So after all our hopes, there is to be no solution, no end to this nightmare of ours? Did I say that? No, wait a moment.
The best. Well, forget it.
Here's your antidote. Take a glass, each of you.
Each of us?
Yes. After tonight, you can all do the tonic, I'm sure.
Doesn't look like tonic to me.
Believe me, it will do you the power of good. I should know. We've already tried it.
We have? Yes, sir. What the? You'll find it a total success, sir. It has exceptional qualities and no side effects whatsoever.
Science has to have its guinea pigs, Victor, and we were the only ones available.
This tastes like lava. Mais oui.
That's because it is lager. The kind that refreshes the parts which other beers cannot reach. Drink it, you won't be sorry.
I feel different. Elizabeth, darling, you look wonderful.
I know.
I don't feel hungry anymore.
I don't feel miserable.
honesty or honour or love? Yes, damn it, because in the end, no matter what our troubles may be, those are the only things which see us through. Together with a good many clichés, sir. Sally, Pally, holy cow, you guys take a look at me now. You're normal, Mr. Talbot. You bet. No tuss, no nothing. Hallelujah, brother. Pity, I thought it was sexy.
Sherry?
Sorry, Maestro. I don't know about you guys, but this boy's in the mood for a party. What? Here? Oh, come on, lady. This place
Mr. Wilson's expecting me to come out and I'm expecting him to sing, but never mind. Mr. Wilson, we're going to have one chorus before we go, but I'm not going to stand up here and sing to you. Little girls, I hope you enjoyed our show. It's enjoyed our show. It is past my bedtime, but I've got a few things to do first. I'll try this quickly. I'd like to thank all the mums and dads for all the help with costumes and makeup and everything. It's really been a team effort, as usual. There's a little, I won't say not so little anymore, he's in for a young man there, he's coming out. We've got a rather professional drummer who's fighting his way through. You haven't seen him, but John would like to take a bow, and I'd love to. Until people see him, they think he's actually somebody from the sixth form, so great credit to him. Gerard is at the back somewhere, our scene shifter, he's there somewhere. Well done to Gerard. The music. Quick word about the music. Last night I forgot to mention the music. In fact, a lot of this, in fact all of the music has come from Mr. Wilson and Mr. Merrick, I understand, who's not with us tonight, and the lyrics, a lot of them from Mrs. Knight. Is that correct? So they might have a new career. The set, well, most of this is the work of Mr. Dodsworth and also, where is she, the mummy? Mrs. Taylor. So I can only say thank you for a wonderful set, mainly to Mr. Dodsworth and Miss Taylor. Thank you so much. I'm getting there. I'm sure my wife has disappeared. She gets a little embarrassed at the stage. She has once again volunteered to look after all the costumes, and I think he's done a pretty wonderful job. So thank you to Mr. The gentleman at the back with the video camera, Mr. Coe, nice to see you again, has done his bit. Hopefully we will have a record of this evening's events, which I think will provide many, many hours of endless amusement. So, I'm going to stop talking now, I think, and let Mr. Wilson play us out. Have you got enough energy to sing once more? Excellent.
Children, just before you do,
Thank you, Mr. Knight.
right, I think you would also like to say a huge thank you to Mr. Anderson and the many hours that he has put into this production, bringing you all on, showing you your lines, where to stand and everything. We haven't quite had a nervous breakdown over it, but you nearly had it. So,
Next year,
congratulations to you.
Just before we do finish, Mr. Anderson's worked very hard at being a non-musician, but we've decided
Steady now, Mr.
so many musicians out there, we are the largest father, we will make you a non-musician.
Thank you, Mr. Wilson.
You are presented with the tambourine.